the next one. 9, National Flood Insurance Program. Scott half understands that thing, but the map that I had, I was a little upset with the way they drew up here to the main street where I have the cul-de-sac. Well, the city cul-de-sac. They've got it, this little floodplain thing, just putting it right up to that, and that, I don't like that. There's at least 100 foot or more in there. You know, we have lots plotted out there, about 90 feet, and they come nowhere near this one shaded area. I don't like seeing that sticking out there.
How old a map is that from?
Well, that's what I don't know where it comes from, or who drew it, or...
If I recall right, several years ago we went through this, and maybe it's more than that, but the map that they used was like 25 years old.
Yeah.
Yep. Really?
And I called down there today and made him dig around through it, because he said, no, what we're showing is this older map. I said, no, we've done a project since then. And so I dug out and found ours, and then he dug around too, and he found that ours it has been changed.
Well,
And they have removed the section that's in the city, because we put in the storm sewers. So
see, if the cul-de-sac was on here, why, it'd be in floodplain.
see, and that part isn't changed. This part's changed. This is removed from the floodplain now, by what they did. That section in town, that is no longer in the floodplain. The rest still is, which is still down by yours.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. I'd like to know who can talk to.
FEMA is the only thing you can go to.
And how long ago was that?
This was 2001. And so...
This dog leg here, I don't understand this at all. The draw is clear out in here somewhere. And what that's supposed to be, I don't know. Yeah.
We had to go through a process for that.
We had to go through a whole day. We had to hire a company to do it all for us and send it all in, or they did back then. So they got that changed. He says if you do not still sign up for the National Flood Insurance, because we still have areas within our city limits, it's not in the town itself, but it's within our limits, what you would stand to lose is if we have a FEMA disaster and FEMA comes and gives us grant money for a flooded road, okay?
Yeah.
FEMA will pay, 75%, and then the state usually comes in and pays 10%, and the city pays 15%. Well, if you don't have this, if you're not joined to this national flood, you couldn't get the state 10%. But that's really the only thing, they're not telling you. Yeah, they're not telling you that FEMA would definitely deny you or anything else.
So, yeah, well, you're okay. The reason it's on here is somebody wants something signed, is that why?
Because they keep sending us this letter wanting us to join it, and you have to join by the end of June, the National Flood Insurance Program. And if you don't, then they're telling you that if you have a flood disaster in your city and you haven't joined this, you can't get the state 10% of funds.
Before I would look for it, I certainly would like to see some footages somewhere, rather than just a sketch.
And I can give you the guy's name that sent the letter, and then I can give you a copy of the script.
Yeah, let me talk to him, because that's his personal problem. It's not.
Brian.
Yeah.
Scott. I'm sorry. Oh.
Well, it's just a silly thing like that can screw you up. So,
Yeah.
So do you want to put that back on next time?
Yeah.
for instance.
Please.
Okay.
Yeah.
You find out what's
when
Mr. Mayor.
Rory and Lois, I gotta go do something and I'll be back shortly.
We're walking along.
I haven't picked up Parker yet. I couldn't remember what time we started. And I haven't been able to get away from work, but I'll be right back.
So that can, the action can be moved to next month.
Sure.
If I try to sell a lot, somebody sees this, then that's.
Detrimental.
Yeah, it might be a silly thing.
Jeff Love.
Oh, you can have a seat there, finish it up with that.
Yeah. So if you'll copy me some phone numbers, I'll get on it.
Yeah, sure. Maybe he can give you
So I
what
see
you
some
need there.
footages somewhere. Okay. All right. We didn't really settle that, but